Hello, friend, and welcome to my episode. We're going to be talking about the 7 top paid affiliate marketing traffic sources of 2019. I'm excited to get started, so let's go ahead and let's get it going. All right, you guys, so there are 7 types of paid traffic sources that we're going to be talking about tonight. So I'm excited to talk about them. The first one being display ads, second being the paid search ads, third being the social media ads, fourth is email marketing traffic, which is also called solo ads. Can you see it? 4. Number 5 is my paid content discovery or native advertising, which also goes with sponsored content. They're both native advertising, both of them. And lastly, we're going to talk about influencer marketing. So let's get it started. All right, so let's talk about number 1, display ads. So display ads can be found on just about any website, but the provider is Google Display Network. They basically say, okay, you can pay for display ads through this service, and once you pay through that service, you will be able to put your ads on any of our sponsored websites. So that's good for you because Google has reach in 90% of the world. So as long as you are in that 90%, you can get your ads seen by most of the world. And so that's great for you if you want to use Google Display Network. So basically, it looks like an ad, okay? It's a box or some type of ad looking thing that's put on a website. So it could either be a banner like we have on the side, well, this side. There could be a banner or a billboard or even a video. And generally it'd be something that they know that you like because Google be tracking you. Okay, so it's found either at the top or on the sides of your website, and they generally do well, especially if they're big enough to catch your users' attention or they move. And there's a lot of opportunities to put them on websites because people want money to advertise on their website. They want people to pay. So, there's a lot of opportunity out there for people to put ads on other people's websites. The cons are people are annoyed by ads. They don't want to keep seeing them. So they have purchased ad blockers, and actually the not the price, but the number of people that have purchased them has significantly rose this year. So people are tired of seeing ads. They don't want to deal with it. So if ads have to be shown on a specific website, most people just won't even go to that website. So that cuts down a lot of people that will actually see your ad. Also, there's a lot of people that have gotten so used to ads that they're kind of blind to it. They don't even see it anymore. They pay no attention to them. So unless they're big or they grab your attention or they move or something, nobody's going to pay attention to it. So that's the con of display ads. Okay, so the next paid traffic source that we're going to talk about today is called paid search ads. And these are search ads that you get from a search engine. So like Google AdWords or Bing Ads have their own advertising side of their company. And so basically what you do is you would bid on a keyword. So let's say you want to promote fuzzy bunny slippers, okay? And you get on the ad and you sign up and you realize that you have to pay $2 per click in order for you to get on the advertising carousel, which you see at the top of the screen there. So you decide, okay, you're going to pay $2 a click, and then after you do that, people will search for that keyword, and once they search for that keyword of fuzzy bunny slippers, then they will see your ad on the search engine, and it will be in the little carousel at the top if it's a product, and if they click on it, then you pay $2. Also, it could be for a service. So the carousel is mainly for products. The service is for at the bottom where it says sponsored or ad on the side of written text, and they are found at the top and at the bottom of the search engine page. And I'm pretty sure you have seen these before. And so these are generally pay per click. People pay, or you pay, based on how many people click on your site, okay, if you're an advertiser. And the pros are it's still very effective. Many people use it. Marketers, other business owners use this method because it still works. It still gets the job done. You still get money coming in, and it is a great way to get started, especially if you are a newbie. Learning Google AdWords or Bing Ads will be great addition to your advertising methods. The cons are they are expensive. You may have to use long tail keywords to get it into your budget. And long tail keywords means that instead of using the simple phrase people will use to, or keyword people will use to actually find whatever it is you're selling. So like the fuzzy bunny slippers, instead of maybe slippers, you would use fuzzy bunny slippers, or fuzzy bunny slippers for kids, or fuzzy bunny slippers for adults, or whatever. Okay, so you would have to use longer keywords to make sure that you stay in budget, because it can get expensive. And if you are new, you may not have the advertising funds to make sure that you can get the higher keywords, because the higher keywords can go upwards of $60 to $80 depending on the keyword and how popular it is. So you want to make sure that you stay in budget, you check that out, make sure you're careful with your money in that aspect, and that is paid search ads. Okay, the next method are your social media ads, and those are up and coming. The major one is Facebook. People love Facebook. Okay, and what's so great about Facebook is that you can target and retarget your audience down to whatever you want to. You can target based on gender, you can target based on demographics, you can target based on geographical area, you can target based on their interests. It used to be that you could target based on how much money was coming into the house, but they did take that out, praise God. So Facebook ads are, the number one ad of choice. There are some cons to that we'll talk about in a little later, but also other ones, other social media ads are Instagram and Twitter. Though YouTube is not really a social media site, it's a search engine, I put it on here anyway because basically you do the same thing. You target your audience, though it's not going to be as clear or as defined as Facebook ads. But you can target your audience, and then you put your ad up. You say, this is what I want to show, and you pay per click or per view of your actual ad. And so those work very well. Cons, well, pros for YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter, they are cheaper right now because they're not as widely used as Facebook at this point. But as they get more and more use, they'll probably cost more and more, and probably will have the same con that Facebook has, which right now is very strict rules and regulations. Because Facebook is such a major marketplace, they've been hit several times with privacy and protection laws and not providing a good social media experience. So because Facebook has been hit with all of these things, they, number one, drive the expense up for purchasing Facebook ads, and then number two, they hit you with a whole lot of rules and regulations that the other ones haven't got to yet. And so the problem with Facebook is they won't tell you they change their rules and regulations. You just end up being banned. And a lot of people have got their Facebook accounts canceled, ad accounts canceled, because they messed up on some rule or regulation that was fine the day before. So those are the cons of Facebook. Of course, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter do not have the same reach and the same targeting methods that Facebook has. So that's the con for them. Also, YouTube, you can have two different ways that you can advertise on YouTube. First one being sponsored content, where you get like this. You have little ads or videos that have an ad with it, ad attached to it, all over your website. It'll be at the top, it could be at the bottom, it could be on the sides. So those are called sponsored content. But they also have in-stream videos, and those to me are extremely annoying. You know, I'm watching a video, or I'm listening to my favorite song or playlist, and then in the middle of the song or in the middle of the video, it pauses and goes to an ad. So annoying. So that's what in-stream videos are. It's those little yellow blocks in the video, and I've gotten smart to the point that, you know, I click like right in front of the yellow block. It's bad because, you know, I might want to do YouTube videos not videos, YouTube ads one day, and other people are going to be clicking in front of my block. That's going to be really embarrassing. But you cannot skip through them, so they are really annoying. Lord have mercy. But anyway, those are social media ads. Okay, next is called email traffic clicks, and they are known as solo ads. And here are some of the companies of solo ads. It's Traffic for Me, Clickonomy, Udemy, and Supremacy Solo Ads. Okay, so all of these are basically email traffic clicks. You are basically paying a person to basically advertise to their email list. So you tell them, you give them your link, and they send it to their email list. And once they send it to your email list, they are the people who are interested in your link will click your link, and you get traffic. Boom, quick, right? So the pros are you can get traffic extremely quickly. I know I've done Traffic for Me, and I did 550 clicks, I believe. Yes, 550 clicks, and I got all my clicks in like 2 days. And, you know, I'm thinking it's going to take like a month, you know, me being a newbie, but it didn't. It took like 2 days. And so, you know, I'm sitting there and I'm like, yay, I got all my clicks. And then I'm like, oh no, what am I going to do for the rest of the month? Because I can't shell out, you know, $400 every 2 days. So you get traffic extremely quickly, but it is expensive. You know, 500 clicks can run you $300, $400. And so you know, if you have a budget or you're low on cash, solo ads might not be the best thing for you. Also, you have an issue with quality of traffic. There are some traffic solo ad providers that do not care what type of traffic they're giving you. They'll just give you whatever. And if they're dirty, what they call dirty is if there's a robot clicks, that there's a robot in the back of the traffic just clicking on your link. Just click it all up. So you used up all of your 500. They have your money, the solo ad provider does, and you have no leads, no conversions. So that is extremely frustrating. So that's the quality of traffic is very, very big. And so you have to be really, really careful with solo ads and make sure that who you're with and certify that whatever they're getting their traffic from is clean. They don't have any robots coming to it, clicking up all your links. Also, they're targeting what you are selling. So if you are a weight loss provider, you want to make sure that you have traffic coming to your link of people are interested in losing weight or fitness or nutrition. You don't want people who want to start a bonsai cutting business coming to your traffic, coming to your link, because that isn't going to help you out. Okay, so you also run the risk of getting cold traffic. In the list, everybody might not be interested in what it is that you are providing. So they could just be clicking on your link and not have any intention of buying from you. And that is the risk that you run with solo ads, with a lot of ads, but mostly solo ads, because you have no rapport. You have no like and trust with them. They don't know you, you don't know them. So you can't build a relationship with them until they opt into your email list, if they do. So, and even then, there's no guarantee that they will open your email, because like I said, they don't know you. So you get a lot of this cold traffic that you might not get in other areas. All right. Next one is paid content discovery. This is a type of native advertising. Okay, the major widgets in this actual arena is called Outbrain and Taboola. Okay, basically what these widgets do is they amplify your content. So you pay them to amplify your content, to get people interested in your content. It kind of looks like an ad. It's like this over here. And what it does is it has like your name or some type of headline to it. It gives some type of information at the bottom. It looks like an ad, but it looks like it should be also part of the site that it's in. So it looks native. It looks like it belongs, which is good for people who do not like ads, because it doesn't look like an ad really. It just looks like part of the website. And so people, maybe not reading the sponsored, read the you may also like or the ad part, and just go ahead and click the link and go to your website, not knowing that this is actually an ad for something else. So that is a great thing. It's a great way to get people to your site, a great way to get people to your brand. It also is great for, like I said, people who are consumer conscious, the ones that do not like ads, will not click on a display ad no matter how big it is or how overcoming it may be, but they may click on this because it's related to what they just read about. So it's good for you. Only problem with that is it's only used for content. You cannot use this for an affiliate link. You can't just say, okay, yeah, come to my capture page. It's not going to work that way. So it only works for content. You can only send them to content. So paid content discovery is only for people who have content like blogs, YouTube videos, or something that they can give the consumer other than their link. Okay. The next one is also called it's also a native advertising. It's a form, excuse me. It's also a form of native advertising, and it's called a sponsored content. Okay, and what this does is it's a content that promotes your brand. Okay, there is no advertising on this. There is no call to action. There is no link or headline to go anywhere else to purchase anything else. It's just straight content. And it's basically to help you get your brand name out and make you look like an authority in your niche, or give some type of storytelling to your niche, which makes people trust you and know you and eventually buy from you, hopefully. And so those are the different types of ways that you can use native advertising. The con in is, again, there you can't. It's not an ad. You can't send them to an affiliate link. It's just straight content. If you're looking to build up your awareness, get into markets where people don't know you and let them get to know you and get your brand, know your brand and get to know your personality and go, wow, I really like this person. What else do they have to offer? Get them following you. You can eventually make a customer out of them or out of the people they know. Okay, so that's great. So here's some examples of this. This is the Renewal Project. This is a combination or a collaboration between Allstate and the Atlantis magazine. Okay, and this is Cocainenomics. Okay, which I think was some type of video, and it is a collaboration between Netflix and the Wall Street Journal. And the last one was an article, and this article was a collaboration between BuzzFeed and Wendy's. Okay, so there's many collaborations going on, many different ways to get your name out there. You have to pay for it, but if your sole purpose is to get your brand out there, then this is a good way to do it. Okay? Last but certainly not least is your influencer marketing. And basically, what influencer marketing entails is that you find a social media personality that has a huge following, okay? And then you just pay them to promote your product, your link, or whatever that you are trying to get out into the marketplace. And so that is a great way to get things out, because if you have a person that already has a huge following, a huge a huge personality that can reach a whole lot of people, then you don't have to try to figure out how to get traffic. You can just use or borrow their traffic for a little bit and get your name out there. And if they like what you got, then you have some conversions coming your way. So that's an awesome way to get out there. The pros are you get to tap into different markets. Generally, it's a flat rate. So like with other ads, you have to pay per each click or pay per each time it's viewed. Where with this, you're basically telling the influencer, okay, I'm going to pay you this amount for putting, my link on your website for this amount of days. Okay, I'm going to pay you this amount for reviewing my product, or I'm paying you this amount for talking about my product and getting people to know it. So that kind of will save you on money depending on how much the rate is. So that's also a great thing. Some cons are influencer ethics. You don't know these people, you're just paying them, and maybe you do know them. If something comes up and you find out that they're criminal, or they do something that is ethically or morally wrong to a huge fan base, maybe even your fan base, then you run the risk of losing money and losing business based on their ethics and their morals. So you have to be careful when you are letting somebody else promote your product, especially when you don't know what their home life is, okay? And how they actually conduct themselves behind closed doors. So you want to think about that and, at least follow them a little bit and see if that's a person that you actually want promoting your product. Will they be a good fit for you and your brand? The next thing is there's fake influencers out there. There's several apps that people can hype up their numbers, and you think they have 100,000 followers and they really only have 2. So you really have to be careful and do your homework and research and make sure that the people that you pick are really going to be on the up and up and do what's good for you and your business, as opposed to what's just good for them. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people in this world that are like that. So that's influencer marketing. So as a recap, all of the different marketing tools, not marketing, all the different paid traffic sources are displayed on the screen. So the first one we talked about was displayed ads, paid search. The next one was social media ads. Then we talked about solo ads or email traffic links. Also paid content discovery, sponsored content, which is both of these are under the native advertising, with the last one being influencer marketing. So if you have gotten any value from this video today, please make sure that you like and subscribe at the buttons down below. If you want to find out what I am doing to fire my boss in 2019, I also left a link in the description box as well as in the first comment of this comment section. So until next time, think big, dream big, own the life of your dreams.